Hi, my name is Kate Dillon, and I started starving myself when I was 12 years old. I was just moved to California from Maryland, and that's when I learned that I wasn't cool and that I was indeed very fat and not beautiful and all of these things. And I remember sitting on the school bus one day, and all these cool people got up and started jumping up and down and chanting, "Overweight Kate, overweight Kate." And needless to say, that was fairly traumatizing. And around that same time, I saw a made-for-television movie that was about a woman dealing with bulimia. And when she decided to go get treatment, she met an anorexic girl at the hospital. And this girl was a model, and in the movie she ultimately died, but that made much less of an impression on me than the fact that, oh, this was an excellent solution to the problems I was having at school. I'll starve myself, I'll lose weight, no one will make fun of me anymore. And so that's exactly what I did. And I was 12 years old, and I started not eating all day and sort of managing to fudge dinner at night and exercising obsessively. I lost 40 pounds in about 3 months. And sure enough, as soon as I was thin, people started to like me again, and so that lesson was not very hard to learn. When I was 16, I started modeling, and when I was 18, I started modeling full-time. And oddly enough, it was being in the fashion industry that kind of made me want to stop starving myself, because I remember I was doing Fashion Week in Paris, and I had a terrible stomach flu, and I had just recovered, and I was going to the shows, and I ran into a fashion editor who said, "Oh, you look fantastic." And I remember thinking, I've been having a severe intestinal virus for 10 days, and this is what it takes to look fabulous in the fashion industry. And that was sort of the beginning of the end for me, of realizing that I didn't want to continue to be a part of an illusion that was, you know, here I was killing myself to maintain this illusion, and then I was sort of foisting that illusion on other women. That wasn't the impact that I ultimately wanted to have on the world, and that was sort of the beginning of my ability to recover from anorexia. Ultimately, I was starving myself for about 7 years, and around age 19, I started to sort of realize that I did want to have a different impact on the world, and that being pretty and skinny wasn't going to be my priority anymore. And I said to myself, if I end up being the fattest, ugliest girl, at least I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to be kind and maybe funny someday. And so I decided to sort of focus on my heart and my soul, and that was the beginning of recovery for me.